about to get started here. And on the hill today, Carlos Hernandez. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground. Mondesi fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Jose Abreu steps to the plate for the White Sox. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the White Sox. The Royals. Bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Tapped in front of the plate. Over to Abreu. 1 up, 1 down. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty delivers. That one the other way. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now Yasmani Grandal. And strike 1 to the catcher. Hernandez, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. A.J. Pollock at the dish. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the White Sox. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the second. Here's Hosmer.
For the Royals, the first base.
The pitch.
Aaron Hosmer.
And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here's the veteran DH, Kirk Gibson. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slow roller to third. Moncada over to pick it up. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Out towards left center. Hauls it in after a long run. Both runners tagging. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Gibson on third with 2 out. Up the middle. Base hit and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew.
And that one pulled foul. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Leading off to the right side.
Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines. Both of them lefties, both outfielders, and he's shown similar types of production at the plate.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and it goes just foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Merrifield pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. In the air, left field. Benintendi on the move. That's out number 2. And now Yohan Moncada. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. As we go to the last of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johnny Damon.
The center fielder, Johnny.
And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Oh, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know these
runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Now,
The first baseman, Aaron Hosmer.
into center and a base hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's 4-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Now here is Kirk Gibson. Out there to center. It gets down, a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
The catcher, number 13.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 7-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Reynaldo Lopez. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Now Whit Merrifield in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it hits the fence.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Moose at the plate and takes high there. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. And now here is Andrew Benintendi. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That's towards center. Robert makes the play. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So the Royals batting order turns over. Johnny Damon steps in for the Royals. Hard hit right side. Over to Anderson. And that is the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate. With the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Tim Anderson.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at-bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Garcia takes low, second trip to the plate in this one, and it's fouled away.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now at Alberto Mondesi. The wind of the pitch. Short hop liner handled it short to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's a big power threat. Bobby Witt Jr. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Eric Hosmer. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Over to the pitcher, inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals. And they ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Jimenez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And it's even up. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is upstairs. Ball 2. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. And now A.J. Pollock. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. And he chases that one. That's his second strikeout. Nothing doing. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kirk Gibson. Lopez back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Now this is the man responsible for one of the most famous World Series moments ever. Remember him hobbling to the plate to hit that walk-off homer for the Dodgers?
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ripped towards third. Whips it to first. And they get Perez for the out. Whit Merrifield steps in for the Royals.
Whit Merrifield.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they're at the corners now. Mike Moustakas steps in for the Royals. Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. And the right-hander deals. That one pushed foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. One run across. Merrifield around third. He'll score as well. It's 9-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Benintendi to the plate. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And a pitch. Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 10-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Jose Ruiz gets the ball now. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here it comes. In the air out to center. Robert under it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
Man at first. And next up for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 3. This to third. They get the force. Inning over. We're through 5. It's the Royals 10 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, Luis Robert now.
Leading off for the White Sox.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Sheets stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. Here is Yoan Moncada. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 10-1. Back to the top of the lineup, Tim Anderson will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tim Anderson.
That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
This one high in the air to left center. Damon makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the White Sox get one on a homer, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Welcome back, bottom of the sixth, and now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr.
The third baseman, Bobby
Ruiz back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robert moving under this one, and there's one down.
now batting.
And now it's Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Hard hit left side. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated.
So here's the Royals DH, Kirk Gibson. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this...
Number 15. Merrifield.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. Out to short, Anderson handles the chance. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Holland. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a tapper. Not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Line drive. Caught. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And down on strikes. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Moustakas. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Mike Moustakas goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 11-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Left field. Jimenez drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. One down. Johnny Damon steps in for the Royals. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now here is Adalberto Mondesi. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that one hops the wall. Mondesi into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Hard on the ground to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Eric Hosmer steps in for the Royals. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Luis Robert. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle, and base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out, runner at first. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Man at first. Here is Moncada in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a man left for the White Sox. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. White Sox going with a new arm, Kyle Crick. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 59, Kyle.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Kirk Gibson.
The designated hitter.
The pitch. Center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game. It's 13-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Whit Merrifield. The pitch. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kelly, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One-two now. And a swing and a miss. And now two gone. Two outs, base is empty. Mike Moustakas getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
On the ground, right side. Over to Abreu. Inning over. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Leori Garcia. Now a fly ball to right center. Damon going back on this one. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Next offering is foul back. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.